Hey everyone, welcome back to some more esports talk. It is another day, and that means another Dr. Disrespect clip of him talking about Halo Infinite in the upcoming game and whether or not it will be successful. We also have TimTheTatman, Z-Lander thrown in there, so stick around. We've got a few different opinions floating around, but we start out with Dr. Disrespect. Just, I don't know if I'd call it hating. You know how Dr. Disrespect does at this point, where he just points out some of the flaws that the game has ahead of time. The first one being that if this is 6 years in production, how is this what we're getting?
I see like 11, 12, 13-year-old demographic here, maybe 14, 15. But then any older than that, it's kind of pushing it. I'm sorry, that doesn't do it for me. Like, you know, 6, 7 years in production. I was expecting, like, for the especially for the campaign. I mean, if you're going to commit to the campaign, make it like the most unique, newest, inspiring thing that you've ever made. Like, you've had 7 years, you got a big, huge budget, and it's a campaign for one of the biggest IPs in the industry. I want to be blown away by like either graphics or ambience or VFX or the look of the game, some sort of new idea, an approach on single player campaign modes. I know they're going open world, a little bit bigger, right? But I don't know.
And I think that's a common theme in a lot of reactions to different games at this point in time. I think the most obvious example that I can use would be Cyberpunk, when it was in production for so very long and people had massive expectations because of that long time. It's almost as if we're spoiled at this point, where we think every game should come out squeaky clean. It should be the best game we've ever played. It should have all the newest graphics and newest features, and we want to see something new every single time. But at what point do we just settle and say, hey, this is a good Halo game, it's a Halo game, and that's what we expect?
We need Spartan 117, Master Chief.
No, you need a Battle Royale. That's what you need. In order for this game to go longer than 3 weeks after launch, from a spectating standpoint, it needs a BR.
Cool. It feels like Halo. It plays like Halo.
Uh-huh.
I'm excited for the ranked mode. Obviously, this is just Slayer 4v4.
Yep.
In the time that I've been playing this, though, I am ready to go play Warzone. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Listen, when this game launches, viewership's not going to be good. Okay, like it'll be good for like a week.
But it's not, and I'm saying viewership aside, man. I'm saying replayability of a game for myself personally. If a game is like this, I'm usually, and same with Battlefield for me, bro. 1 to 2 weeks, maybe 3 to a month max. I'm grinding, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Exactly.
That's just me.
I never played, dude. Warzone is the perfect example because I barely played Call of Duty, and now all I'm playing is Warzone.
Still, the general consensus between everyone is, hey, this needs a battle royale for it to have any form of longevity as far as viewership specifically goes, or replayability for people personally. That was Tim talking about how he feels like after a few weeks, he's just kind of sold on this competitive gameplay, and all he really wants to do is have a BR, which, referencing back to Warzone, you can tell that worked out really well for the Call of Duty franchise, because viewership hasn't been great for just normal competitive Call of Duty. I mean, even let's just look at the viewership of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the base game, versus Warzone. Right now, as I'm making this video, Cold War has 7.9K viewers versus Warzone having 85.6K viewers. I think even just that example alone is a good way to look at it of, oh, well, this could do a lot for how long a franchise can last and what kind of viewership they can get, and therefore what else they can do with all of that money. Now, I will say Fortnite is another example. I know, don't kill me yet just because I mentioned Fortnite, but it launched originally way back in the day without a battle royale, and then we saw its popularity obviously skyrocket, and we know the whole story of Fortnite after that once it released its BR. And so I think this argument is founded to a degree.
Halo has probably such great maps, such great vehicles, such great guns, and a design for an incredible battle royale if done correctly. I think everyone in the world, other than like hardcore, diehard competitive Halo fans, want to see a VR.
Yeah.
And what doesn't make sense to me is that you can literally still have the best of both worlds. Like, why not? Why not? Why not? Just don't play the BR if you don't enjoy it. Just don't play the BR. And I would assume, I could be wrong, but I would assume that it'll probably bump the numbers in your multiplayer up a little bit as well.
At the end of the day, I feel like all you have to do is look at the base viewership of games on Twitch to be able to compare what is really being successful in this day and age and what isn't. As we know, viewership drives everything today because that is how people make most of their money. It creates a whole ecosystem for creators, for professional players to all be successful monetarily on the platform. And so let's just think about it. I think Valorant might be one of the only games that is a shooter in the past couple years that has successfully been able to carry viewership. Beneath that, I mean, the only ones that I can think of that don't have a battle royale, once again, would be something like Rainbow Six maybe, or Tarkov, and those don't do well for viewership. Tarkov does every once in a while, maybe when there's a big wipe and a lot of people are playing it at the time. People want to watch Lupo, you know, the big streamers playing it. But other than that, I can't think of any battle royale or not battle royale games that are being super successful for a long period of time, like let's say Apex or Fortnite. You know, those games aren't wildly popular, but their standard is still much higher than your average just competitive multiplayer game. So let me know what you guys think about this. I know people get heated about if Halo needs a battle royale or if it's fine because it already has a battle rifle. So again, just let me know, guys, and until next time, I'll catch you later.